Welcome to Messages for Humanity. I'm Grace. So happy you are here. Not sure why my camera is out of focus, but we'll move on. It's a message from John, my beloved son, in our book Abundance. Change always begins within and then must extend to our outer practices and lifestyle, our attitudes and mindsets. If we want to manifest more abundance in our lives, we need to change who we are inside, the patterning of our consciousness, always taking steps toward higher and higher versions of ourselves. This will include new and transformed relationships, new and transformed beliefs, new and transformed attitudes, new and transformed thinking habits, new and transformed emotional, vibrational frequencies, new and transformed actions and conversations, new and transformed self-esteem, new and transformed lifestyle. For example, if you are single and want a healthy, loving, and happy relationship, you can attract that by changing all of the above to align with being in a loving relationship. For example, you will need to make space in your time and home for another person. You will need to believe you deserve love and that it is possible. You must have a positive attitude about being in a relationship, about people in relationship, about partnerships in general. You need to change your thinking and feel the emotions of being in love. Have conversations with others and in your mind about being in love, about your positive expectancy in finding the love of your life. You may need to get out more often, join clubs, groups, go to activities you enjoy where like-minded souls will be. You will need to step into the version of yourself you wish to be in a relationship in order to attract it. Be in love with yourself. Do the things you love to do. Be confident and believe in yourself, so you can attract another who feels the same about you. With anything you wish to manifest, you are actually transforming your inner vibrational frequency first in order to align with the frequency of your desire. This is how it manifests. Einstein defines insanity as doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. If you want different results, you will need to do things differently, feel differently, act differently, vibrate at a different emotional frequency. If you can visualize and see in your mind's eye the version of yourself when your desire is fulfilled, you can begin to step into that version of yourself now. Maybe you need to exercise more, believe in yourself more, transform your conversations, get involved in community groups, take a class, learn something new. Transform every aspect of your life, how you dress, talk, see yourself, see life, your lifestyle, maybe even the types of books you read. Match the highest version of yourself that you can envision with new behaviors, actions, ways of being, attitudes, and beliefs. And we will begin our 10-minute meditation to this beautiful inspiration of really stepping into new and transformed habits, lifestyles, and of course, versions of ourselves. So let's begin our meditation sitting in a nice, comfortable position. Feeling nice, long, straight spine, reaching up towards the sky. Deep breaths into that lower belly. And continuing to breathe into that lower belly, finding your mindfulness anchor, whatever that may be, your breath or a mantra. Maybe you're focusing on a chakra to focus on. As we bask in silent stillness, and anytime you notice your mind has wandered away from your anchor, your single point of focus, your mindfulness focus, simply and kindly bring your mind back to your focus over and over again, as many times as needed. Always bringing yourself back to that anchor. Continuing to breathe and bringing yourself back to that anchor over and over again if needed. Taking a nice deep breath as you begin to come back, wiggling those fingers, wiggling the toes, stretching out the arms and the legs. As you begin to come back to this time, into this space. and opening your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this message for humanity channeled by my beloved son book in our book Abundance. I hope you can get that book at Amazon by John and Grace, Creating Your Abundance, Creating Your Wildest Dreams. I'm Grace, wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day. Namaste.